Yo guys, how's it going? It's your boy, Kenny Swag, Lee Smith, today, back with another episode of the Let's Play. So when I spawn in guys, don't be alarmed, I'm gonna explain. So last night, once we'd finished streaming, I logged on, and I did this. So let me explain what this is. So obviously we cooked some pork last night and we cooked some steak last night. And essentially, what this is F-Whip's bridge that he has on his Let's Play. This is the exact bridge that he has. So what I've done is I've took the bridge that he is using, like block for block copied it sort of thing, with the schematica that I use. So what this allows me to do is it allows me to... Wait, is that Rebash? It's not Rebash 1. It is technically Rebash 1, but it's actually Kenny Swag because my account got oofed. So yeah, so this is a schematica, so I can stand in the blocks, I can do whatever. The blocks aren't actually there, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the actual shape of the thing. So I'm gonna outline the sides of it, and build the pathway over, and then I'm gonna change the build to fit this area, because the actual build doesn't fully fit this area. So I'm gonna build it first and then make it fit the area. If you understand what I'm saying, then that makes sense. If not, then I'm sorry. You'll see as time goes on. It's really difficult though to use Schematica and do this, because Schematica has like problems where, well, not problems, it's just difficult to use this Schematica, that's the thing, that's what you've got to know. So like there, look, it's saying that that's not the right block, which it isn't, because it needs andesite there technically. If you want to use like block for block, you'd need andesite there. So like I said yesterday, Schematica is useful for if you ever do like technical Minecraft builds. That's where this thing is really effective. Like there's so many technical builds that people do, and it's like just use Schematica. Like it'd speed everything up by 10 times. So I'm gonna just go through all this, and this will just allow me to speed everything up. Yeah, look. So here. This here is this block, and this block, and then these three here are stairs. So the reason why I've chosen to do this is because I was attempting to do it last night, and I was trying to do it for a long time last night. I think about 30 minutes I tried, and I literally couldn't get a shape where I was like, that is a nice shape. So I thought I'm gonna copy his design and then modify it to fit my area, which I don't really like the idea of copying people's design, but at the same time it's gonna save me a long time, and it's not gonna look like his, hopefully. I say hopefully because if I do it wrong it might look like his. I'm not gonna try and make it like his, that's all you need to be worried about. Right, we now need oak, so we need to mine this oak tree. But yeah, Schematicas are real. If you guys ever need to copy like a really difficult farm, let's say you don't know how to build a pigman farm or an iron farm, Schematica's your best friend. Because all you have to do is place If I can speak, I can tell you. All you've got to do is place the Schematica, like, not terrain thing, but the Schematica model from let's say here to up there, or from up there to down there, and everything inside this area will get put into a template like this, and it just allows you to build from it. So it's really, really good when trying to build templates. Obviously, as I said, it's your best friend when building templates. And that's no word of a lie. Schematica is quite literally the best thing to probably exist in this game. I've used it a lot. I've never used to use it, and then this season of Fallen SMP, I used it a few times. And it's so nice. I've never actually used it for building anything though, which is weird. Like, as in, I've never used it for like building anything like beautifying something, but it works. So this is actually not here, right? That's fine. I swear down, if this is my friend, I'm going to cry. Right, good. I texted my friend like a few hours ago asking him if he wanted to play a game of Counter-Strike, and he didn't respond, so I decided, F him, I'm going to play some Minecraft. And now if he texts me back, I have to say no. Which isn't a big issue, it's just I see BA doing that because he then always asks why, and it's like, just can you not accept that I said no? I said no, right? That's all you need to know. You don't need to ask me why have I said no to you. Nah, he didn't always ask me. Sometimes he asked me. But it's just like I said no, that's why. Anyway, how's your day been? Kyle, if you are still here. Right. So we're just getting this shape, and then once I've placed these two trapdoors down, I'm actually going to get rid of the... So all to get rid of the schematic, all you've got to do is press that, press this, and then press unload. And that now gives me the shape of the bridge. So this is the actual shape of the bridge, yeah? And the only reason I want this is because when I do this, when I mine it, we can now see that from here, that looks hella better than what I was doing last night. Now maybe here I could probably change this to a slab, or would like to change it to a slab, because it just kind of feels a little bit weird. I don't know. I'm definitely going to pull this way though. I suppose it could be stuck indoors all day. Yeah, go do something like do something productive. Try something. Learn a new skill. Learn a language. Do something. Don't just sit indoors all day. Well, no, obviously you have to sit indoors all day. You can go outside. You have to go outside in the area that you own, or like you have to go outside for exercise. You don't have to be stuck indoors. You can go outside. You just can't go outside for like menial things. It has to be something important. Yeah, everyone used to tell me to watch Games of Thrones, and then ever since the last season come out, I've heard really bad stuff about it, and everyone's been telling me not to watch it. So I just stopped kind of watching it, essentially. Well, stopped watching it. I never watched it in the first place. I just kind of stopped caring about what anyone else thought, because it was like they told me Game of Thrones were going to be sick, and then it was terrible apparently. According to what I've heard, I've not watched the thing, so I can't tell you if it's good or bad. But according to what I've heard, it wasn't as good as what people hyped it up to be. They were saying it's going to be like the best show in the world, and apparently it was fucking terrible. And everyone at my school like was really upset about it, saying like they ruined the whole thing. And So all we're doing now is just making the bottom of the area just feel a little bit more realistic, because definitely on the bottom sometimes, like especially in the water, it can feel quite fake. And my mount let me out because I'm on immunosuppressant. Oh, that makes sense then, right? Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, Alex, that's not getting shown, lad. Yeah, I've never watched it. That's what I mean. Like, I can't say much about it. I got taken out of school early because of it. To be fair, because I have like a lot of issues when I was a kid. So there was just like, yeah, you're not going to school. So I was like, fair enough. Better to be safe than to have any issues. Right, so we're gonna have to come up with a really cool design. Now, one thing that I would like to do is I do want to build a really cool boat that I saw on Instagram, and I think you guys are going to be really impressed about it. If you haven't seen my Instagram, go check it, it's in the description. But it's currently my most liked post on Instagram. And I think it's quite sick. I just don't understand why it keeps getting likes, because it's like, it's impressive, but it's not that impressive. So you happy also you don't have to do elbows. Don't know yet. Don't know. At first, I was like, oof, I don't have to do elbows, like that's sick. And then it's like, at the same time I've worked all this effort and put all this effort in, and now it's just like, oh, you don't have to do them. Like what? What do you mean I don't have to do them? Like I've just spent 3 years of my life, and now you're just telling me now, like, that I don't have to do them. But if I come out with it, and I come out with better results than what I think I should have got, I'm definitely going to be happy. It literally just depends on how I come out with my results. If I get my results back and it's like, you failed XD, I'll be like, well, because you can retake them. I don't know if you knew that, but you can retake your A-levels. As in, like, whatever you get given for this one is not your final score. Like, if you think you could have done better, you can retake them. Or so I've heard. I don't know whether that is exactly correct, but as I've heard, you can actually retake them. And if I get something good, I definitely won't be, because I'm not stupid enough to do that. If you get something good, take the fucking thing. True, yeah. I like, sometimes, like, definitely in my maths class, I think I could heavily get better in my maths class than what I should have got. Because I really struggled in my maths class for my A-level. So they moved me down to an AS level, and I even still struggled in that. I really thought I was going to be like really good at maths, and I was going to try hard it and sweat it. And a month into it, I literally wanted to leave school. I was like a month into school, I was like, I'm ready to leave already. No, I think you're allowed to retake it because of the Rona. I think because of Rona, everyone's allowed to retake it if you want. Because that won't be fair then. Because if someone got a grade and they got, like, let's say, if they get like a D or an E because their teacher says, like, I don't know how it works, I don't know how they're gonna do it, but let's say if you get a D or an E, yeah, and then like you like, nah, I can definitely get an A in this, or I can definitely get a B, and you retake it and you get an A or B, obviously that's gonna be like, you deserve it. So I won't see why you wouldn't be allowed to retake it. Mechanics, am I right? Yeah, I don't do mechanics, but yeah, I guess you're right. This looks hella bad. I'm just planning stuff out. I'm trying to figure out a way to make this look realistic. Now I don't want to make it overly big. I literally want to make it small, because if you guys want to know what the idea of this little area is, that's why I've got this thing here. So the idea if you didn't watch yesterday's stream or you didn't see what happened, is that there's going to be something up here, like a kingdom up here, and the kingdom has started to move down because they want, or the army of the kingdom has started to move down because they want to conquer another territory or whatever they're doing. We'll come up with that as the season or as the world progresses, and we're gonna have another like kingdom sort of city here, and this is gonna be like a camp that they stopped at, and obviously they just worked here for a bit, and this is why there's all this stuff here. But I don't want to make this feel too, pardon me, I don't want to make this feel too structured. I want to make it feel quite just like it was built here in a day and then that was it, and they never sort of looked at it again. Because the idea, like I said, is that it was they were just moving from a place, and it was just like quick build it, and now let's go. I mean, obviously, I want it to look realistic. I don't want it to look. That looks. I like the curve on that. That's the thing. I like the curve. I don't want to make it feel too thingy. What I might do is add some slabs and walls, maybe. I'm just going to. Don't worry about what colour it is, by the way. I'm just testing something out. What happens if I did something like that then? I could add something like this in there, and that'd give me a block on everything. Yeah, I think that's literally all I want. I don't think I want anything higher. What the fuck? Why is he messaging me? Alex, if you're still here, dude, Jabil just keeps fucking messaging me, telling me stuff, and it's like, does he know I've stopped playing for now? Why is he still messaging me? I don't care. Like, I've basically quit that season now, so it's basically like I'm basically gone. I'm sick of waiting for Fallen SMP every time it gets to about this time, and it's like, and now there's a wait till next season. I know it's not Fallen's fault, but it's like they don't help it. They never have sort of helped it. They always just sort of, they always mess something up, and it's like, dude. Not to hate on them, it's just, nah, that looks hella wrong. Yeah, not to hate on Fallen, because it's a fucking good server. It's a joke server. I love playing it. It's just, I don't know. Not everything just seems. There's just always something weird about it. I don't know why. And I can never tell you what it is. It's just, it's kind of like, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm actually gonna put this one on this side because no, I'm not. No. Yeah. I don't know, because now it feels weird that there's not one here. Yeah, there needs to be one there. There does need to be one there. I can't have that there. That's going to annoy me. Needs to be equal. And all we'll do is we'll just do a bit of terraforming just to fix it. So so the idea of this world is just to make everything nice, not to care too much about like mechanics of the game, because usually I care hella about mechanics. I kind of do all the, the farms and the systems of the game. Hello, Axurus Gaming. Akarus. I don't know how you say your name. Correct me however you say your name. I'm sorry if I've said your name wrong. Just tell me how to say it, and then next time you comment, I will get that right. Yeah, so essentially, yeah, it feels a bit better now. It feels nicer. So one thing here is we're going to detail it with some of these. So we're going to add some. We're going to add some andesite in and only andesite because I don't want this to feel natural and use the stone. I just want the andesite. The stone makes it feel natural, and what I mean by natural is like it feels like it should have been there when the world generated in. So what's the thing that I'm looking for? Yeah, I don't know. I know what I mean. And you'll understand what I mean once I do a bit more builds. A lot of the things that I do, I just do it because like that's how I've always done it. And stuff that I'm trying to do is like just work on different angles. I've never built on a diagonal ever. Because I always thought, why the hell would anyone want to build on a diagonal? And then I started watching like F-Whip last year, and I was like, oh my god, building on diagonals is sick. Like I really want to do it, but it's just difficult. If you've ever tried building on a diagonal, like you'll understand what I mean. It's so difficult to build on a diagonal. Yeah, so we actually want this one here. Needs to be this one here, I think. Yeah, so as you can see, it's starting to feel, that feels well too symmetrical. So we're going to get rid of this one. We're going to add that cobblestone back in, and we're going to get rid of this one here. What I mean by it felt well too symmetrical was we had that one there, which are like the opposites, and then we had that there and that there and that there, and it just felt like everything were opposites. Now by doing that we've got it, and now we're also actually going to add in stone brick. We're actually going to get rid of these two here and try. No, we're going to get rid of this one in the corner. We're going to mine this one. And we're going to use this one here. We're going to add a andesite stair there. And a bit of take care, dude, take care to you as well. Stay safe from the Rona. Right, and we're gonna put one up there as well. Put one here. No, we're not. We're gonna put one here. Right, now we're gonna smelt some stone. So put 8 in there, put 8 in there. So right, so all we're getting now is we're just getting the stone brick, and we're just going to slot it in here, and all it does is makes it feel a little bit more textured. Because right now this feels hella, like, it just feels all one block kinda. I think maybe another colour might help, maybe some mossy cobblestone instead, or some, yeah, definitely. I think if we added 1 or 2 stone brick and then some mossy cobblestone. So we're going to let this smelt as we are. Right. So if we have 1 or 2 stone bricks, so if I put like a stone brick here, there maybe, and just do stone brick, and then go on this side, and maybe we can add one there. And then that just breaks it up a tiny bit more. Right, we're going to chuck all this back, and then we're going to run. We're going to sleep first, but we're going to run over that way up to here, and we're going to go get some mossy cobblestone. And what we'll do with this is we'll put it near the water, because moss likes to go into damp areas. So if it's nearer the water, I think it looks a little bit more realistic. it also looks a bit swampy. And for me, it looks right. I don't actually know how moss works. I know it's in damp areas, but I don't know the full logistics behind moss. If you are a moss expert, please tell me how moss actually works. And do you know what I'll say? Cool, bro. It's Minecraft. No, I'm joking. I'd probably say, fair enough. That's how moss works. We do need to build a farm today, though. We do need to build like a cool, nice. It's the word I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for. I just can't think of what it's called. Wheat farm, greenhouse. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. There we go. Bit of mossy cobblestone. I know we can build it using vines, but I couldn't be bothered and I really just wanted to get the cobblestone. If you guys know, yes you can. If you put vines around a piece of cobblestone, I believe you get 8 mossy cobblestone or something. They'll be good soon for if I can get foxes and them, and I can build a village breeder. I can get emeralds and then get mending books, and then we're set. I can also get 3 diamond armor. That's another thing that you guys should know. There's a way to get 3 diamond armor. So we're never going to have to use diamonds for anything essentially. Technically I'd never have to go mining for diamonds because I think I can get diamond pickaxe. I don't think I can get a diamond spade or shovel or sword or hoe. So technically we will have to go mining for diamonds, but some of the projects I'll definitely go mining for diamonds. Some projects I won't. Like we might have a big project where we have to make like a valley or like a crevice or whatever, and then maybe we'll have to go right. So we're gonna put one here, and we're actually gonna put one here as well. That was a lag spike. No, I don't like having that one there, but I do like having that one there. And then we're gonna have one here. I'm actually gonna make it into a stair. I think I can make mossy cobblestone stairs. Yeah. And I'm gonna put it on a stair instead. Yeah, I think it needs something here though. I think maybe a piece of mossy cobblestone. Or a andesite slab or something. Maybe a stone brick slab, that might be cool. I think I'm just trying to texture it though, and it's really annoying because texturing, you can really easily over texture things, and then it can have the opposite effect to what you want. It can be like that don't work right now. So I have to be really careful with it and just sit back and just be like, nah, I think it needs to be that bottom left one. I think that bottom left one has to be, I think that one has to be andesite. Maybe not andesite, maybe if we do that and then maybe if we take that out. Maybe if we do it that way. Do you know, yeah, actually I've got an even better idea. So once we texture this, yeah. That looks nice. So once we texture this, yeah, what I'm thinking of doing is destroying parts of it and making it feel like they destroyed it, like when they were running they destroyed it, or when they were coming back they destroyed it. Maybe we'll have a look, or we'll decide that later, but for now I like as it is. I like as it is. Right, so we're gonna move these trees because these trees are in the way. So we're gonna build a bunch of little like huts slash like sort of tents, cabins, I don't know what you call them. Camp is starting to look cool. I mean, that's all I've got so far, so hopefully the camp's gonna look cool. Hopefully the camp is gonna look cool. But thank you, Mando. Dude, I swear, like my axe just seems to break so fast. So we are gonna jump into some building in a second or two. We've just got to chop down all of these trees so that we've actually got the room to be able to build, because obviously can't build if you don't have any room to build. So that's number one priority after safety. Safety is number one priority. FPS, no, it's not FPS for sure, is it? It's jeez, what was his name? Safety is number one priority. Russian experiment dude. Blow my neck, what was his name? I haven't watched him in forever. Was it like Crazy Russian Hacker? Yeah, I think it was like Crazy Russian Hacker. Safety is number one priority. Right. So, my idea is as we come over here, yeah, we're gonna use the shovel to use the markings, because obviously once you do that you get that. But we can use that and we can kind of outline where we want the pathway to go, but not fully outline it. Just like every few dots we can sort of do. And then we'll actually build the path with some blocks that we're going to use. So we'll probably use andesite, gravel. A lot of builds in this area will consist of andesite and stone, and that's just because I think that andesite is going to be quite an obvious, or not andesite, but I think cobblestone at least should be used a lot in this area, because it was like they were just using whatever they could get, and obviously they got cobblestone and andesite because of like this. And I'll build some more of them around this area, maybe like a little like hill, and they've dug into the hill and they've hollowed the hill out, and well, they've not hollowed the hill out, but like they've hollowed part of it out for a mine shaft, and so on. So what I'm thinking is I could use, it is just temporary shelter, so what I'm thinking is some like arches like that come up. So like we'd have like it coming round here and then back round here, and as it comes back round here we'd have like a campfire here, and behind the campfire we'd have like two sort of I want to do something in survival just so that like you guys can see what I do. Actually no, I might jump into a creative world. No, I'm not going to jump into a creative world. So what I'm going to do is what I'd probably do is I'll just build it here for now. It might get moved, who knows. I usually like building everything like that far apart because it allows you to do adjustments later on if you need adjustments. So then if we do something like that, and then we'll just get like that for now. I don't know what block I'll end up using it out of, but we'll just get these for now. So what would happen is you'd have like your slabs, and the slab would come down and then it'd go to here, and then it'd kind of heavily build up like that. Nope. We're gonna move it one further forward. Just because I think it needs to be there instead. That's there, And then if you think about it, we want that one, that one, that one, that one. No. I think this one needs to drop 2. Maybe take that one off. No, because now this feels too... Wait, I've got an idea. There needs to be like a half slab that still looks like a half slab, or like a quarter slab, I guess. The closest thing to it is a trapdoor, and it's really annoying because sometimes you like the trapdoor texture doesn't look the same as a slab texture, and like in some scenarios it just doesn't work because of it. So like we'd have like maybe these. I don't know. I'm just gonna see how that looks. Maybe here we want to do something like that. Maybe take that out then. Just see how it looks without it. Put it on the back. So what we're just running about, that is one thing that you guys have to know. Not everything is done first time. Some things are done first time. And that might just because I plan it. Look, it don't look right. I mean, here it don't look that bad, but... Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. I'm thinking that this is what I want, so then if we do something like... oh no. And then we just fill that in like that. So then what we do, so we need to just use a lot of slabs. Oops, I didn't mean to draw them. Oh well. It's fine. I will get the spooks back. It's not the end of the world. So the idea is here we'd build like some beds, but obviously we have to block up the sides because that's how thingy works. So now we have to think of a way to do the sides. Obviously it's very temporary living situations for these guys. I don't just want to do like that because I just think that looks stupid. It needs to feel like it kind of goes upwards, and then like this area is just like, because obviously it needs to protect from the wind. So if we imagine that the wind's coming in this way, which is kind of stupid to have that there, so the wind would have to come in this way then. So we'd have to flip this the way around. Even details like this is something that you just need to remember So the wind is always gonna go south. The wind is coming from the north to the south. And with this information, when we do builds now, if we ever do like a castle flag, you'd have to remember which way the castle flag needs to go. Otherwise, when you go to one castle, you might have a flag going this way, but when you go to the other castle, you might have a flag going that way. And obviously, they're not the same. Unless it's going down like a wind tunnel, they're not the same. It literally just makes the world feel more immersive. And this is just something that I've never really done before, and I'm trying to get into stuff like this. And it's quite difficult, don't get me wrong, like you have to do a lot of like practicing but another thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly jump into a creative world. This one. And we're gonna try it. So if you guys haven't seen my Instagram, this is something that got posted on my Instagram a while ago. It was quite cool. It got posted today actually. Right. So the wind's coming in from this side here. So I'm just testing stuff out right now. Just in terms of how we can do the build. Because what I'm trying to figure out is, can we do something cool with these? And I believe what I'm about to say is the answer might be no. Actually, wait a second. That didn't go right. Obviously, I could just do that and just say done, but that doesn't look right. What it kind of wants to do is it wants to kind of drape over the side. So whether we just kind of do this and just like move everything down by one. It was quite wide. Maybe close it in by one. Maybe here we could here we could actually do something like this. I'm just really trying to focus on this bit. I don't like this at all, to be honest. I just feel like it's not going to work. I just feel like it's a cool concept. I feel like how I want to do it, it's not worth the effort. Because I think I could be doing this for a long time. So, instead of that, let's try something else. Right. What happens if we were to use logs? And we were to do something like... So imagine that what they've done is they've got like a log, and then they've got this like tarp sort of thing, and they've put the tarp over, and it's kind of... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know, guys. Feeling a bit ill as well, to be honest. I don't think this is helping. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm actually going to make this one a small episode because I'm feeling quite ill. I'm feeling very, very, like, my eyes are hurting. They've been hurting all day and I'm just feeling very, like, dizzy. I don't know what the word is. So what I'm going to say is I'm gonna leave this for today. I'm gonna do some more builds when I feel a bit better. Hopefully find a thing to do, and then I'll do that before next episode or in next episode. If I find a thing, I'll post it on Instagram. So if you follow my Instagram, you'll know if I found something. You'll know everything. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. I know this has been a really short episode, and I'm sorry that it's been a short episode. But hopefully the next one will be longer. I was hoping that this one would be longer. I'd hope that I'd clear up, but it just didn't happen. So thank you guys for watching, and peace out. See ya.